Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's Lonnie. It's Sunday afternoon, and I'm in the shed, as you can see. We do have some orders that sold so far over the weekend. Actually, Sunday, I would say Sunday evening is usually the best time to sell stuff for me anyways. But we're going to go ahead and pull and pack. We're going to pack on this video too. The orders that we have so far. And then tomorrow I'll have some more to pull and pack, I hope. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started in just a minute though. We're going to look at the momentum board. Last week was pretty raunchy. Actually, I haven't really had that many great weeks. I seem to keep getting distracted, but I'm trying, I think. I'm not like taking naps or playing video games or watching Netflix during the day. I'm out here working. It's just sometimes I struggle to stay on the task I want to be on. But last night I did list 24 items for $547 to kind of help salvage the week somewhat. And today starts a brand new week. So I'm going to try and start it. We'll see, but I'd like to get some listings up tonight of some sort. So yeah, let's go ahead and pull some orders and pack some orders and see what sold over the past few days. Okay, this actually sold a little while back. This is like this little container here. My inventory system is not very fancy at all, but I happen to know that there are quite a few little small collectible type items in this basket. One of which is a New Orleans Jazz vintage type license plate. I got from my source, of course, and I got an offer for $20 plus shipping on top for that. So that's a really good sale. I still have another one of these remaining too. Okay, this is something I'm not sure which one it's in, if it's even up here. I think it should be. I would have put it up here, I believe. I'm up on the step stool. Sorry for the shaky camera. Here it is. This is it. A Cult. Let me get down before I kill myself. A Cult mini light box. It runs on batteries, used to look at slides or transparencies or whatever. I paid, didn't I get this last weekend, I believe? I can't remember for sure. I think I paid like $3 for it, and sold it for $25 plus shipping on top. So that's actually a really good sale. I'm happy with that. Okay, this is something we picked up last weekend at an estate sale. Not an estate sale. Stop. Cut. Redo. We picked this up at a thrift store. And when I picked it up, I was somewhat confident I would do well on it. But it was also possible it could sit a while. The comps were not very solid on this. Like there weren't very many comps out there really. I had to go into Worth Point and stuff, but I did find it it was $3 or $4 at the thrift store, and I listed it for 100 or best offer, not really thinking I would get 100, or I might have listed it for more than that. It might have been 110 or something. But anyways, somebody sent an offer of $65. And that sounded like the right price to me. These are VHS tapes in here. Jim Banks Probate Business Workshops. So, yeah, that is an excellent sale. Happy with that. That's a good flip there. All right, next up we're pulling this Play Arts Kai Batman figure. $29.99 plus shipping on top. I don't know why I'm carting it. I can just pick it up and walk over here. Put it on the bench. Yeah, I've only got like one of these Play Arts figures left. These things have done really well. Okay, I sold a Dungeons and Dragons book. I think it's a small one though. The Runes of Chaos. I think it's like an individual adventure type thing. Let me flip through here. It ought to be pretty easy to find, I think. Spellbound Runes of Chaos. It's right here. You can see how thin it is. There's not a whole lot to it. I sold this for $7.99 plus shipping on top. I went ahead and pulled these. I actually listed 4 iPods yesterday. I bought 4 iPods. I listed 4, and 3 of them have sold already. Not for huge money, but they're fast sellers. They do make some profit here. I'm pulling up the numbers. All right. This iPod Touch 4th gen right here. I think it's an 8 gigabyte. Sold for $23.99 plus shipping on top. This iPod Touch, same thing basically. Sold for $23.99 plus shipping on top. And then this little iPod Nano sold for $19.99 plus shipping on top. This is a 2 gig here. 2 gig little iPod. So yeah, happy with these sales. It's like I said, it's not a ton. This is what, about $68 in sales. But look how fast and easy. And very easy to ship too. Oh, by the way, this silver one went out to a viewer named Tim. He said he's going to be using that iPod Touch, or iPod Nano, I should say, with his Bose sound dock, which that's an excellent combination. Those Bose sound docks sound good, and that's a perfect thing to put with it. So I hope you enjoy, Tim. Thanks for the order, man. Next thing we're pulling, 2 Batman watches. They're right here. Go take a look at them, bring them to the bench. These sold for $29.99 plus shipping on top. These kind. There's nothing real expensive or fancy or anything like that about them. They are cool looking though. I must say that. This one's running. They're both running. They both have batteries in them. I sold these for $29. I already told y'all that, huh? $29.99 plus shipping on top. A lot of them together, and I think it worked out pretty well. And I think the customer's going to be happy with those too. They are cool. Sold an Eversharp razor. It's one of these things, one of these vintage razors. Let's see, Eversharp Hydro Magic. Y'all seen a bunch of these sell. $13.99 free ship for that. And I'm on the other account now, and I sold one of these Batman PVC banks right here. Here we go. I think that's it. Let me double check. We'll compare it to the photo. I had a couple that were similar. Yeah, this is it. This is it. He's holding whatever you call that thing, that boomerang looking thing. $14.99 plus shipping on top for this bank. All right, sold one of these Dorbs, which these are not very good to sell, but they are selling. If I had this one to do over again, I would have just lotted them all up, which I still could do. But for today, sold this one, $7.99 free ship. Another NES game is about to leave the shelf. Rad Gravity. There it is, right there. Here we go. What did this sell for? $9.99 plus shipping on top for this game. And I had someone pay for their auction. Get off of there. Someone pay for their G.I. Joe auction that they won last week. And that reminds me, I need to go in tonight, and I'm going to fire up a bunch of, or relist a bunch of auctions for Hot Wheels and G.I. Joe that didn't sell the first time around. All right. Snow Serpent is what we're looking for. It's this one. Auctioned off for $6.16 plus shipping on top. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 G.I. Joes left. I think maybe one still hasn't been paid for. I'm going to run them again, and then after that, I will probably lock them up and be done with it, and then sell the case after that. Keeping the case until I sell all the figures though. Okay, I sold one more of these razors. These Ever Sharp razors. This one I did take an offer, $12 free ship. So I'm shipping out 2 of those razors today, which is good. And I'm going to go ahead and start packing this stuff up now. I'm going to do this in real time. So, you know, you can play this back at, you know, faster speed if you like, but let's go ahead and pack this stuff. There's nothing like really tricky to pack, but I'll just go through it anyway. Okie doke. I'm going to start out by building up some boxes because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to need 7 of these boxes built up. So I'm going to do that first. All right, let's go. This, I want to remind y'all that this is how I am packing. This is not meant to be a how you should pack video. This is a how Lonnie packs video. All right, that's a razor. And this is actually how I do it. Knock over all the time, stuff over all the time. Razor. I've got a few pieces of bubbles already torn out. Razor. This, I'm going to make this easy on myself. This is the Nano going out right here. I'm going to put this in a bubble mailer inside of a box. And thank you, Lonnie Garage. Whoops. Go. That's for Tim, the viewer. Thank you, Tim. And I'll just kind of fold that up like that, put it in here. You know what? It's moving a little more than I wanted. I'm going to put a piece of bubble wrap in there too. I do not want Tim's iPod to get damaged, and it won't, but this will stop it from moving. There we go. On its way, Tim. Hope you enjoyed, my friend. Nano. Tim's Nano. There we go. And we're going to do similar things with, all right, we have iPod 1. I numbered these in the listings too to make sure I got them to make sure I knew which was which. See if I can put this in here to where it takes up a little more room. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so this is iPod 1. Whenever I put the shipping label, it's going to cover that. So I certainly don't want to announce to the world that there's an iPod in these little boxes, right? Then we're going to have iPod number 2. This. Kind of scrunch it up to where it takes up the most room possible, like that. Looks good. iPod 2. Alright, then we have G.I. Joe character. Could totally put that in a bubble mailer, I think. And if you do, I'm cool with that. This is a Joe. All right, one more. What are we doing here? What are we doing? All right, here, I'm actually going to take these two watches, wrap them up. Let's see, can they fit like this? Yes, that's the way I should do it then. I'm going to wrap them up like this in bubble wrap. Get a piece of tape right here. All right, bring this up. Put the boxes in here. Close her up. That's actually a pretty decent fit there. But this is over a pound. So I'm not going to ship it in this box. Actually, I am. But I'll just slide this box into this padded flat rate and close it up. And yes, it does self-seal. Put a little piece of tape on it. And watches. Oh. Game, rag gravity. I've got some spare little pieces of cardboard here, so I'll throw them in there. Radgraph. Here we go. All right. I don't have a great box for this thing. I don't have my 6x6s right now. But I got a box that'll work. All right, let's see what we're gonna do here. We're just going to do a quick wrap. Split here, be fine. Quick wrap here. Then oops, I got caught up in the plastic. I'm going to shave a little weight here. Let's see how am I going to do this. And I don't want to take one of those off. Tell you what, I'm going to save a little weight here and a little weight here. Just a tad. Fold her down. Tape her up. Dorbs. Okay, I went and grabbed a piece of cardboard for this part. Just gonna ship this book. Or actually, you know what? Maybe I'll ship the plate, the license plate. Yeah, this might work well for the license plate. Let me do that. License plate is already in plastic. For perception's sake, we'll put a little bubble wrap with it. All right. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what, I'll go ahead and score there. This stuff is pretty thin anyway. I'm gonna score here. All right. Let's get a fold going. Fold this way. I'm making this up as I go along. I do not have a predetermined way that I'm doing this. All right, so then I'm going to cut across here. See, is this going to work? That works. This is light too. This stuff is light and cheap. Actually free. All right, and I'll come across right here. Yeah, cut away from yourself or whatever. Don't cut yourself. How about that? Piece there. There we go. All right. This looks just like an eBay package. All right, let me get the tape on here to lock her down. I like it. You see something like this come in the mail, then you're like, you know, oh, there's my eBay package. And the second thing you'll say is, wow, they really cared about this. Look, I can't bend it or anything. They must care about me and my license plate. Go. Go. There we go. All right, this is good enough now, and I'll just write plate on this one. Okie doke. I've got some cardboard around here I'd really like to use, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this. And you know what? We can do it. We're on eBay, so we're gonna make sure it's packed well, and we are gonna do something like this, like this, like this. Okay. This is a box that your 12 by 12 by 8 number 7 boxes come in. And just now we used it just to get a piece of free cardboard. That we'll put our book inside of here. We'll fold it over. So, and then I'll fold this. Boy, that was a really not a clean thing across here. I'm going to redo this. That'll be a little better. We'll come across on that fold line and make sure the book is all under this part here. And I'll come across here. That was supposed to be a little better than that. Let's see. Can I reposition this? There we go. That's better, I guess. That wasn't exactly what I was looking for, but it's fine. This one not so pretty. Not that the other ones have been that pretty. This one is going media, by the way. And it will almost certainly be under a pound, so it's going to be like $2.75 or whatever to ship it. Here we go. It's good. DND. Next up, the little mini light box. That is shipping priority. We're going to use one of those number 7 12 by 12 by 12 12 by 12 by 8 boxes like this. All right. I'm going to wrap it in bubble wrap. All right, bubble wrapping that. Stick it down in there. Got all this space here, so we're not going to void fill. We're not going to void fill here. Instead of void filling, we're going to void remove. We're going to take out the empty space by doing this. All right. It don't come in here when I'm resizing a box. It can get kind of wild, and it can get potentially a little dangerous. All right, cut this flap. And these flaps that I'm cutting off, I will reuse them for different things from time to time. I keep a little stack of them, and I'm always amazed how often I use them. All right, nice strong package here. I like it. All right, light box. Next up, Batman Bust Bank. Again, Swiss Army knife of priority boxes is the 12 by 12 by 8. And again, we're going to do the same thing. Put it in the bubbles, put it in the box. Find kind of a height you want. Bink, right about right there. And the good thing, whenever you're doing these boxes, see how I'm right under that priority mail, whatever required. Boom, boom, boom. That's at the same level on all three sides, so you can kind of use that writing to judge your cuts. Slice, slice, slice. Fold, 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 fold. Oops. Got a misfire on the tape gun. Good to go. Bat bank. Bat bust bank. All right, last one. Swiss Army knife of boxes, starting with you can ship almost anything with a number 7 box. All right, one thing I'm gonna do before we ship this, I am going to take the stuff out. That's fine. This guy needs a little wrap, and so does this. And then I'll put it back in. All right. Give you a little wrap there, Mr. Bat. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. I'm gonna come back the other way. A little piece just for his ears. He's got some kind of tall ears. Check those. And do this. I'm actually seeing an ear popping out there. Get another piece. Some very erect ears there, Batman. All right. And we'll put this back in the bag, maybe, if it'll fit. It does. And this will be fine just to go like right here. And the little parts thing will be good. Go like right here. Then I think we're good here. All right. Put that in there just like that, and we'll figure out the height. I'm gonna say right below this line of writing. I hope y'all can see that. And right below this line of writing. And right below this line of writing. Right below this line of writing. And we're not filling the void. We're removing the void. All right, now that's a lot of cardboard there, which, let me go weigh it real quick. Let's go weigh it. Let's see where we're at on our weight. You know, I've got some crap in the way, but I want to see if there's any point. See, we're gonna be between 1 and 2 pounds regardless. So I'm gonna leave the cardboard on. It ain't hurting nothing, right? It ain't hurting nothing. So if it's not hurting nothing, we'll leave it, because it could possibly help. All this thick cardboard on here, that's strong stuff. Tape. Tape. Go. What is this called? Play art. B-Man. There we go. And so now, when I go to my scale later, it might even be tomorrow, I don't know. I'll just roll these over there on my cart and print out the shipping labels. And I'll know what they all are. This is everything we got done just now. Really fast. I did this real time. Just kind of show y'all. So look, that's a pretty good bit of stuff packed pretty quickly, right? That's not bad. There were no real difficult packages, mind you, but we got it done. Shipping ain't hard, right? Shipping's easy. That's gonna be it for today, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm gonna do some more shipping videos. I get a lot of people ask for them, and we're gonna do them since y'all asked. So hope y'all had a good weekend. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna get a nice start off to the week, and yeah, see y'all then. Bye guys, thanks for watching.